That's not right. Should I do it like this? I think it's better. I'll try it like this. That's what I did last time. It's kind of funky. Okay. I know nobody's watching yet, but I'm just preparing my shiznit. Guess I'll turn on this. Make sure that y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? I guess you can. So throw this on. Hey, Mystic Moonchild. Hey, Elliot. Or Elliot. Lisa Little. How's it going? So I'm going to be prepping my canvas for a little bit. If you want to hang out, feel free. I'm going to paint Simone Biles a little later. But I forgot I have to prep my canvas first. And I don't want to paint on gray today. I don't feel like it. So I'm going to paint it black, which is what's becoming my standard. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you have any questions or you just want to chat, let me know. If you follow me because you like Sleep Token, I do have a giveaway, a print giveaway on my website right now. I just started it today. It's going to be live for like 5 more days. So you're welcome to enter that, angeluspaintings.com, if you like Sleep Token. I've just had a lot of growth on my account recently, and I wanted to thank everybody for joining me. But for today, I want to prep this canvas, and then once it's dry, I'm going to sketch out Simone Biles and paint her. Because I found a picture I really, really like of her, and I just think she's an incredible human being. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm pretty stunned because for my giveaway, I've already received over 100 entries. I was not expecting that at all. My last giveaway was like 20 people. So it's only been a few hours and I already have over 100 people, which is nuts. But that doesn't mean that the chances are going to be, super slim to win. Because I've entered things where it was a lot less of a chance. You never know, right? I'm going to use a random generator for the winner, so it's not like I'm just picking and choosing somebody myself. Hey, how do you say your name? Billy by Leanne Day? How's it going? Is it nighttime where you guys are? I never know with these things because everybody's watching from everywhere. Hey, Emerald Traveler. What is happening, Kakashi? It's like I got a whole bunch of people already popping in. So I'm prepping this canvas, like I said, it's like almost 11 where I am. But I never know if it's like, morning or something. There's been a couple times I've gotten on lives and people are like, oh, I have to go to school right now. I'm like, whoa, it should be time for me to go to bed, but I stay up late, so. Sorry to anybody who's watching this and they got to go to bed soon. But this is just me prepping the canvas. Seems like I've got quite a few people who popped in after I did my hellos. I'm going to paint Simone Biles, and I wanted to start with black canvas just because that's what I usually start with in general. It was gray, but I don't know. I just feel like it's better when I start with a darker background. It's nearly 5 a.m. Wow. Well, I hope that I didn't wake you. And I hope you don't have insomnia. Maybe you just woke up early. Hey, Brookie and Kylie Lay. I am prepping a canvas for my next painting, which hopefully I'll start just in a little bit. I just want to let this dry. I'm only going to do one coat and then I'll start sketching and stuff. But I'll probably take a break and sketch it while it's paused or something, and then I'll come back to actually paint, which would be fun. I'm just sorry it's so late. 1:47 p.m. in Papua New Guinea. I hope I said that right. You woke up an hour early. Oh, are you a morning person? Because I'm not. I am not a morning person at all, but I have 5 animals and they won't let me sleep. They all want to eat early, so I can't. I try to stay up late, but I still end up having to wake up at least by 8 to feed my animals. But I want to sleep until 9. I can't. My poor animals. They're probably like, why are you feeding us when I try to sleep in? Whoa, I just got a lot of viewers probably on YouTube. How many of there? Oh, yeah. Thanks everybody on YouTube. I'm prepping a canvas for Simone Biles. I thought I was ready, but I don't want the gray, so I'm painting over it. I always start my canvases darker these days, so I forgot to do that part. So I am doing this fun part, which feels very expressionistic, but it's really just a base layer of paint. But feel free to join later if you want to come back and see the progress. I stay up pretty late where I am. It's Central Standard Time where I am. But I'm excited. I was not feeling the greatest earlier, and I'm starting to feel a little better now, so I thought I would hop back on a live and get started until I realized I still have to prep my canvas because I didn't think about that earlier. I should have known better, but I didn't. So I'm doing it now. But yeah, everybody that's watching, if you like Sleep Token, I have a print giveaway going on right now on my website. If you didn't hear me earlier, it's angeluspaintings.com. It's free to enter, no strings attached. You don't have to buy anything. I just really want to thank everybody for joining me on my lives and for following me like you have been the last couple of weeks. It's been crazy. I know it's just a drop in the bucket for anybody, but it's amazing to me to have a jump up like that. Thanks, Kelsey. So yeah, I just am really grateful for you guys watching me and following along, and you're helping my dreams come true, essentially. Like, even if you're just liking my stuff, sharing it, like, it means a lot to me. And I know not everybody can afford art, and some of y'all really, really like my art and are just like, oh man, I wish I could have some, but I can't. So I get it. I was with you like not that long ago, so I just thought since I had a little bit of extra money, especially people reaching out for commissions and stuff, I wanted to do something special. So, hey Jessica, welcome back. So I know this isn't much to look at, but you know, we can hang out and talk about current events, or you can just watch me and feel like it's what is it called? ASMR, whatever. Just hear the paintbrush on the canvas like Bob Ross. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tapping the screen on TikTok as always. How's your night going? Anybody want to chime in? Where'd my comments go? Whoa. There's a lot of comments I missed. I'm sorry, guys. So, hey, Lux, if you're still here, the Masked Truth, hello. I'm going to probably keep talking for a little bit because I'm prepping my canvas. Looks like I got some young people watching me on some other places. Hey, Senior Skeletor, I don't know if you're still here, but I really appreciate it. Issa, if you're still watching, I am in Fort Worth, Dallas area. I know, that's crazy. Well, I hope you're still here, Issa. It's cool to meet another artist. Hey, Kendall, if you're still here, saying wow. Oh my God, looks like a chimp with his hands up. Yeah, I guess it did maybe while I was painting the background. It's not really a background, it's like the ground of the painting. So this is gonna be my base. Yeah, I figured a lot of people would be going to sleep, but there's a lot of people awake at this time too. It's just kind of weird. I wanted to paint earlier, but I wasn't feeling the greatest, and now here I am. I figure better late than never, right? Toast, you just finished a silly drawing and you're bored. Well, I'm glad to keep you company while you're bored, because I am too. Honestly, a little bit ago I was working a lot on my website and just following up with a lot of stuff from art business, which is really cool to see that I have increased activity with that. Thanks, Aaron. Say it's cool. It's really not a whole lot of anything just yet. I don't know if you've seen my other work, but this is nothing. Like I said, here in a little bit, I'm going to actually sketch it, but I am going to have to wait for a little while, so I probably will have to hop off the live once this is completely covered. I just thought I'd say hello. Hey, Basically Bionic, if you're still here. What's going on in your neck of the woods? You don't know what to draw, and Aaron has a migraine. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Toast. I wouldn't say I'm terribly popular, but it's cool that every now and then I've got 20 people watching my live. Or 30 sometimes. That's nuts. Like, a couple weeks ago, I just had maybe 3 people at a time watching me. So it's crazy to look at my YouTube and I've got 20 people watching sometimes. Granted, they don't stay for very long, but it's still pretty cool. By land day, you mean per session? Like when I go live, how long do I paint for? If that's what you're asking, it depends. I try to stay on for at least like 40 minutes, but sometimes it'll go to like, the other day I was on here for almost 3 hours. So it just depends. Aaron, you are a set artist. You paint your little butt off. That's cool. Like for theater shows? Toast, your internet, something's wrong with it. You might have to reset your router. Hey, kinda stinky. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my gesso, which is what this color is that I'm using. It's not regular paint. It's the ground for my canvas, and I bought a black one specifically for my paintings because I like starting them super dark now. It's just kind of an evolution. And I'm just like dipping this a little bit in my gesso, which is this. It's really thick stuff. Like if I put it upside down, nothing comes out. So I'm dipping it just lightly in here, and then I got a little bit on my brush. And then I have this container, which is usually for food. And I'm just like tapping my brush in there. If you're an artist, you can see. You do shows and movie sets? What? Get out of here. That's cool. I don't know if I believe anybody on the internet, but if that's true, that's really neat, man. Like, what do you work on then? That sounds like a dream job, to be honest. If you're painting sets and stuff. Lego Master and Stranger Things? Nuh-uh. What? If that's true, I feel like you're pulling my leg. But if that's true, that's badass. Do you have videos of the stuff that you do on your YouTube channel? Like, I'm very curious. What? That's awesome. They have a union. I bet that's helpful. Because they like to take advantage of artists, I hear. A union for set artists? Is that what you mean? I wouldn't even know where to begin to search. I'm gonna have to check out your channel. See what you got going on. That's really cool, man. I love Stranger Things. So you worked on the latest season? Because I know that's supposed to come out soon. Oh, that's really cool. Man. Whoa, something just fell behind me. That's really cool. Like, now I really want to, like, paint something Stranger Things related. Because that's, like, right up my alley. I love, like, I know it's kind of like a thriller, but it's kind of like, I don't know if they'd consider it horror, but it took me a long time to actually watch it, and then when I did, I just started binge watching it. It's so cool. Well, yeah, I don't expect you to talk about anything of the show. You get in trouble, but I just think that's really cool. I'm not about spoilers, so I don't want to know anything. But that's really cool. So what brought you to my channel? I'm curious. Because this is probably pretty boring to watch. I'm just prepping my canvas. Hey, Drop Creator and Estelita. And it looks like somebody else joined, but I can't see their name. Maybe I lost Aaron. He went to the upside down. My timing is off. I'm sorry. I was trying to think of what it was called. It's been a long time since I've seen it and my brain sucks. Sometimes it sucks. Thank you. Maybe it's therapeutic or something because it's just prepping the canvas for a painting. I really hope to sketch something on it soon, but I'm trying to thin down my gesso enough so it'll dry quickly enough so that I can actually sketch on it. Because, as you know, I'm gonna have to wait because this is basically acrylic paint. Yeah, I kept thinking of like other words that were not the upside down, and I was like, I'm gonna sound really stupid, like I don't watch Stranger Things, but I have seen it. It's just been a hot minute. I need to rewatch it before the new season comes out. Hey, Brandingo. All right, now my light is catching the canvas. It's hard to see what I've done and what I haven't done. I'm just gonna lay some water down on it and thin this out a little bit. It's already drying some, which is good. And it's getting taut, which is good. Look up Hat Gains Universal. It proves I really paint. All right, I will definitely do that. I can't at the moment because I'm using my phone and my iPad, but I will definitely do that as soon as I get off my live. Well, hold on, maybe I can do it from here. I just don't know if it's gonna pause what you're seeing. Oh, I already forgot what you said. Dang it. This is gonna be Simone Biles. I really wanted to paint. Found a good picture of her in one of her medals, and I just really wanted to paint her because I think she's a very fascinating person. She's really good at what she does. I do have other things I want to paint. Like I painted Billie Eilish earlier. Let me just show you. I don't know if you've seen my channel at all. I don't know if you're a follower or if you just happen to see me. But so this is a painting that I'm almost done with. I don't know if you can see it. Billie Eilish. TikTokers, y'all see that? So I was working on this before. Thank you. So I start with a black canvas. Like you can see the edge of this is black. And that's how I've been starting a lot of my canvases lately. I didn't always do it like that, but I just really like how it helps me with my values and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. It's been a lot of fun. And I got this gesso. I can't remember what the reason was. Thank you, Erin. I really appreciate that. I can't remember why I got this. I might have just wanted to use it. I don't remember. Yo.
Hello.
You came home early. Ish.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you, Erin. I'm getting some more people on TikTok right now too. Thank you. By Leanne. What was your name? By Leanne Day. Hey, cute little ghosty. Thank you so much for subscribing. So I wonder if I can show you the image. I can't show people on TikTok, but I know I can, pretty sure I can on here. Where are my scenes at? So I painted a shark the other day. That was a shark. I didn't paint that, but that was my image, my inspiration. I'm trying to figure out how to actually show you. I did it earlier. Whoa, Toast, you got like typos up the wazoo. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you don't mind. Dang it. Well, maybe I have to twist my iPad around so I can show you, because I did this earlier. Add scene, media source, add source, image, photo library. So since you were asking what it's going to be, my hope is that it will be this. So you can see it a little bit better now, maybe. Your autocorrect is insane. What are you painting today? So I'm going to be painting Simone Biles, and I was just showing them on the Restream app. So let me see if I can. I don't know if you can see that. It's going to be that picture, but wider. I can't fix it. But I have to wait for the canvas to dry, so I might have to come back later. So, oops, got my gesso on the way. Where'd my chats go? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope it dries soon. It's gonna take a minute. So that is the plan. Thank you for sharing. So that's weird. I changed my layout and now I'm seeing the stuff out of order. It's annoying. Everything's out of order now. What the heck? So I'll just add this so y'all can see what people are saying. So yeah, pretty much got the canvas covered now. Just gonna have to wait for it to dry. I don't know why it put the kick user at the bottom, but thank you, Lori. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's paint Simone. Adams from Albuquerque. Have I ever tried UV active paint? No, but funny you should ask, because I was actually looking at glow-in-the-dark paint earlier today and actually a couple of days this week. I really want to get some. They have different colored ones. Is that what you're talking about, like glow-in-the-dark paint? Because I found some oil-based, and that's what I use. I use oil-based paint. And I found one company that makes it. I don't know if there's any others, but I found one that seems really good in the pictures. So this is gesso. It's by Liquitex. Well, I guess technically it's acrylic paint. I thought it was gesso, but I used to have a tub of gesso. This is heavy body acrylic paint. So this is what I'm using. I know it's backwards. Sorry, let me turn the mirroring off. I don't want y'all to see the mirror version of me. It's just, so yeah. It's acrylic paint. I thought it was gesso. I've been lying this whole time. My bad. Hey, Taylor. I have never used UV resin. I do want to try oil-based glow-in-the-dark paint though. But they say that it glows way better with like a blue light. Toast says, I used glow-in-the-dark paint for a costume I made, but ended up throwing it away. Yeah, it's a little pricey to get the glow-in-the-dark paint. But I really want to try it, especially with some of the darker kind of stuff I like to paint. Because I like to paint. I have some like horror paintings. I can't say that word very well, but you know what I mean. I'm not talking about horrors. I'm talking about horror. So I want to paint those. Like I want to do some Halloween themed stuff. Like my goal is to do 30 Halloween paintings for Halloween, or however many days are in October. Is it 31? I don't remember. Oh, that's cool. It mixes like oils until you activate it. I actually want to be able to paint on top of my oil paint though. Like I want to be able to paint an actual painting like the one I did of Billie Eilish, or the one I'm doing. I don't know if I'm done yet or not. Like this one. Dang it. I need to make that other guy go away. I mean, the guy. It's not a guy. I need to make, I mean, talking about the picture, that sounds awful. So like imagine if I had this painting, but like all the colors I could match in neon paint too. And then like I could get a black light, shine it on there, and then turn off the light. You could still see the painting and all the colors and everything. Because they have a whole bunch of different colors for that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's the same for the resin stuff. It just sounds like it would be, like you'd probably need ventilation for resin, right? Like, that's what it seems like to me. Because right now I don't use ventilation. I just use oil and that's it. I clean with soap. I don't clean with turpentine or mineral spirits or anything like that. So it's supposed to be gesso that I'm using to paint my canvas, but I think I went with acrylic paint because it was cheaper and I felt poor at the time. So I just used regular heavy body acrylic paint, and it kind of does the same purpose. Like underneath all of this, I had a layer of gesso that was gray, and then I painted over that with the black paint. But now I really have to make sure that it's dry before I start painting because I'm going to be using oil paint, and I can still see that like this is mostly dry, but it's cold still. So I know that it's not quite as dry as you see. Oh, it's water based. See, some of it came off on my hand, and you can see. I have not used Black 3.0. Is that by Stuart Simple? Because if it is, I've been really curious about it. But with that paint, I don't, like me personally, it would just be a novelty. Like I don't have a real application that I would want to use it for, because if that's what it is, like it gets rid of all reflection, right? I don't really have a need for that really. Like you're asking what the thing is behind me. So that is a 2-foot by 4-foot painting that I did. That's like a vortex. The base of it is an abstract painting that I did in acrylic paint. And then I used, and I know TikTok can't really see what I'm talking about, so let me see if I can. He's talking about this painting up there. So it's like, there's an abstract piece that I did behind everything as a base. And then after that, I'm still very intrigued with clouds and storms and everything. So that's from my Bachelor of Fine Arts show. And I was going through like a really tumultuous time in my life, and I was looking up lots of pictures of storms and stuff. So the vortex part is the base of a water spout. And then I used printmaking materials for the sky and masking tape to make the mountains. You know, it's, for my original paintings, it's probably the most popular, and you can't really see its full potential right now because it's got the glare of my light on it. But it's like, I would say like a fan favorite, if I could say that. I know I don't have a lot of fans, but that's the one most people like of my actual personal work. So I'll put this back here. It's not for every project, the 3.0 paint, yeah. Yeah, so thank you for loving the dogs. Yeah, it's really nice to start with black paint. It's really different. Like I have trouble, just probably like a lot of people do. I've noticed like teaching and stuff, people have an issue with painting the full spectrum of light, or at least having several different values, like a scale. And even I struggle with that. So having black on the canvas gives me a starting point to make it really dark. It like forces me to go darker. And if I don't have it like a black color like this, it'll be that gray that you might have seen if you tuned in while I was still painting it. And the gray will at least help the colors look more true to life. Because if I don't have gray on the background or some sort of color, guys, it's crazy how color theory works, because if you have two colors next to each other and then you have that like one color is next to a different color, It can look completely different. You could think something looks white if it's in the vicinity of darker colors, but if you put that same color on something that's actually white, it'll look gray. It's crazy. I mean, it's the same thing with pinks and stuff. Like, they can look like different colors too, depending on what it's near. But I like having a gray background or black background, or it's been a long time, but even like, what did I used to use? Maybe burnt sienna. I might have used that, like mixed with turpentine, but I don't use turpentine anymore. So I used to like cover the canvas with a mix of oil paint, turpentine, and then like get a paper towel and lift out colors as like my sketch, and then go back in and like start adding heavier and heavier paint. But I haven't done that in a long time. I kind of want to do that again, but I feel like I should go outside to do that because I live in an apartment and there's no ventilation. So I have to paint, especially because I have birds. I have to paint with just oil, or else I'm gonna get a headache. My birds are gonna die, and I'm not gonna be happy. So yeah, I don't know why I went on that tangent, but I have ADHD real bad, so you're welcome. So, but yeah, you could see some of my paintings behind me sometimes. I have a triptych behind me that's behind the other easel. Painting directly behind me is a painting of my friend, my good friend. And then I have a triptych behind that that's a collaboration between me and a good friend, Barbara Theris. And then I have paintings all over my apartment. I have more like behind this easel. Let's see if I can show you since we're waiting for it to dry. So you see there's more up there that are the wide 2x4 foot that are like storm based. There's like 4 back there. It's just really hard to see them. And then over here behind me, I have more storms, but they're little studies. I might actually, I don't know. I like those studies, but I have a lot of those studies. I might actually paint over them with black since nobody seems too interested in them. Chris is asking, do you sell your work or post it anywhere, and do you do commissions? Yes, I sell my work. Yes, I post it. And yes, I do commissions. So I have a website. It's angelaspaintings.com. Actually, I have a giveaway going on right now. I feel like your name's familiar, like maybe you've been on my live before. I love Sleep Token, and I'm doing a giveaway for a print right now, Sleep Token, on my website. So I have prints, merchandise, like I got hoodies, t-shirts, puzzles, mugs, tote bags, like all that stuff. I have that all on my website. I also have my originals on my website if I'm not showing them anywhere. Thank you. Yes, starting with a darker color is way less overwhelming than with starting with white. I would always feel like a artist block, seriously, if I just had a white canvas. So this is like the answer to my prayers. And this actually started because I wanted to paint galaxies and nebulas and like planets and stuff. But yes, I also do commissions. I've actually had a couple of inquiries today and throughout the week. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to getting busy because I want to make this thing be full time. Right now, I do this 4 days a week. I have my other side job that I do 3 days a week for part of the day. But my ultimate goal is just to focus on this and just do this. So streaming is the fun part. Commissions can be fun, but they're not always, because, you know, I may not know the people that I'm painting, but I've been doing commissions since I was 11. First commission I ever got, I think I was paid $50 when I was 11 to do a drawing, which was not my style at all. But I was like, hey, $50, and I was 11. I felt like I was the queen. Yeah, I don't really care about the personal info of Sleep Token. I know some people do, but you know, I respect them by not talking about it. But yeah, I feel bad for them because they want to be anonymous. But yeah, Sleep Token's my favorite band. If you haven't seen my channel, I have three paintings of the main guy. Well, there's only 4, but I have Vessel 2, 3. I'm waiting on a canvas to get to do a painting 4. I tried to go the other day to Michael's to get a canvas for the painting of 4. Thank you, April. But they didn't have canvas the size that I needed for that series, so I have to wait. But I did also just recently do another painting of 3 with the new mask, and somebody paid me, or is paying me, to do a commission of 2, a picture that he specifically likes. Thank you so much, April. Oh my God. You're giving me all these hearts. I can't. I'm gonna cry. So I got another message here. What to say? I want to do smog laying on gold with the gold leaf paint for the gold and color shift on skills, but I want to build it out with. Oh, that's really cool. You want to build it out with plaster into a 3D dragon? That's badass. I have never messed with gold leaf, and I want to try it this year because I've never done it. I want to try gold leaf, and I want to try glow in the dark neon paint. I think that would be so much fun, like to experiment with those things. Thank you, Taylor. I have so much hope that I can make this a full-time thing, like especially this past couple weeks. It's so weird. Like once I got COVID, things just started taking off for me. And granted, like I said, I know it's like a little drop in the bucket, but I went from 600 followers on TikTok or something like that to like now 1,500 in like a couple of weeks, which is nuts to me. Like I didn't even think I would get to 1,000. I was getting like one a week or something before. And I was like, how does anybody ever grow on this platform? And then all of a sudden my sleep token paintings took off. And now I'm just like, oh my God, I'm almost overwhelmed. Like every time I go to TikTok, there's like at least 30 notifications, but most of the time it's over 100. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot. But I can't wait to do this full time either. Like I just moved to the DFW area in Texas, and I'm not from here, so I'm still getting to know the lay of the land and everything. But like I can't wait to have gallery shows and just keep streaming and keep doing more paintings because, oh my God, I'm just like, I just got to be patient and consistent, right, Erin? Like that's what I got to do. But I want to see that smog. I really do. Like you got to post it, and you got to like find a way to tag me in it or something. Or I'll definitely follow you after this. It's just hard because I can't get out of the platform really to like go look at anything. And this is still kind of cold, so I guess we can keep talking. Thank you guys for just hanging out with me while I just chat and go ADHD brain all nerd artist on you guys. Hey, Kilios, I don't know how you say that. Sleep tokens definitely why you're here. Well, I appreciate that. And I don't know how long you've been watching, but I am going to do a painting of 4. I know people keep asking me, but I just don't have the canvases yet. I went to Michael's the other day. I technically have canvas, but I don't want to build it myself right now. So I bought a canvas from Michael's, went over there, tried to pick it up, but they said they couldn't find it. They only had one in stock. So thank you, Taylor. Thank you. I know that, so they said they only had one in stock. They couldn't find it. Dang it, Erin, you need to have a channel. My gosh. Just do it, man. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Everybody starts off and they suck. Like I sucked when I first started. Like look at my video from 15 years ago. It looks terrible. My room's a mess and my belly is hanging out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Michael's didn't have the canvas that I wanted. I didn't want to go driving around forever trying to find one because the other stores only had like 1 or 2 in stock as well. And I know I used to be a cashier, so I know sometimes inventory is just like not accurate. So I ended up just going back online and ordering 6 because it's much cheaper to buy it in bulk. And I was like, you know what? I just got to have faith. People keep asking me for commissions. I still have other paintings I want to do. I finally got a little bit of extra money. Let me just go ahead and buy these. So I bought 6 canvases that are 30 by 40, which is the size of my sleep token paintings. And I'm going to finish 4. And I have a couple of other ideas that I want to do of sleep token. Like I have a painting another painting I want to do of 4 where he's in his jacket that he has, the new mask and the new jacket. If y'all know who I'm talking about, if most of y'all are here because of sleep token. It's a really pretty picture of him in blue, like just bathed in blue light. I just think it's so gorgeous. I almost want to paint it first, but it doesn't match my series. So I want to paint with the old mask first, finish that one, or at least get it started, then start painting the other one of 4 I want to do. And then there's also a painting of Vessel I want to do. Thank you, Mariela. So this is going to be Simone Biles. I know I'm talking about sleep token, but this size I think will be good for Simone. But then I want to do a painting of Vessel where he's bathed in blue light, where I think like it's mostly his chest showing, but it's just a really pretty picture. I'm not a thirst person with the sleep token. I know a lot of people are and are going to be excited about that, but I don't know. That's one of the things I want to do. I don't know exactly how large I want to do that painting yet, but I think it'd be cool. Hey, Rhiannon. Simone is the goat. I think it's so funny. Did you see that interview where she didn't know what that meant? She was like, where's the goat? Because everybody would tell her the goat's here. She's so cute. Yeah, I just think she's the best. Did y'all see I know some people just tuned in. Did you see my Billie Eilish painting? Billie Eilish? Oh, it's so weird not being married. It's like really hard to. So I did this. I put. I can't speak. Word salad. I painted on it earlier. See, it's still wet. I do want to paint Simone tonight. That's why I'm making sure this dries. I keep feeling it because if it's cold, I don't trust that it's completely dry yet, and it still feels a little cool. So I don't really want to paint yet. I might take a break to paint it though, because I need it to be a certain setting in here, so I can see better. But it is getting close to being dry enough to do. So what I'll probably end up doing is, once I feel like it's dry enough, which is getting pretty close, I'll probably hop off the live and then come back like 20 minutes later and like continue working on it. But like, I feel like if I were to scratch this a little bit right now, it would come right off. So I need it to dry a little bit. Yeah, I do need to wash my hands. I usually have gloves, but I was so impulsive today I didn't do it. And I wasn't even thinking when I picked that up. But see, these are probably from earlier. Thank you, Mariela. She said it looks gorgeous. So yeah, that is my plan for tonight, is to start a painting of Simone. I don't know how far I'll get because I know it's already 11:30 where I am, or just about. But I guess last night I kind of went to bed around this time, but sometimes I'll stay up till 3 in the morning. So if I get really into it and my shoulder doesn't hurt too bad, then I'll keep painting. But it just depends on how I feel. I do feel like my shoulders are already starting to hurt, probably from work yesterday, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I can't believe I've been live for 42 minutes already. That's crazy. I haven't even really done anything. I've just been painting, and I feel like this is the most I've ever spoken on camera. But I appreciate y'all not getting too bored and leaving me alone. My roommate did. I thought he was just going to get something to eat, but maybe he left because I was live. I don't know. So I'm gonna wipe this and see if any of this comes off. Yeah, a little bit's coming off, so it's not quite very. Your plan is for the migraine to go away. Will you see it? So yes. It doesn't take me long to get a painting started and get pretty far. The Billie Eilish painting took me 7 hours to do so far. If I want to keep working on it, I will, but it didn't take me very long. So like, I would say within the first 3 hours of painting it, you could definitely tell it was Billie Eilish. But honestly, when it was about 5 hours, everybody thought I was done already, but I'm at 7 hours now. So it shouldn't take too long to start Simone. You should see it. Do I know who Buffalo Bill is from Silence of the Lambs? Yes, I do. It's funny that you say that because I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but I want to do 30 paintings for October because I love Halloween. It's like my best. It's my favorite holiday. And I'm an introvert. I don't really do anything, but I thought doing a painting every day in October would be really cool. So I'm probably going to prep for it and then release some of the videos in October. But I need to get started now, so I might actually do that. Yeah, the lotion guy, for sure. Oh, cool, Taylor. You're working on a bleach shirt. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad I can keep you company. Hey, Alyssa. We're just chit-chatting about Halloween and Sleep Token and Simone Biles and my new painting I'm going to be doing of Simone Biles. I'm just waiting for this to dry, so I'm just chatting until I have to go sketch it. Yeah, it's ambitious for sure because I don't know if I can do that many, but I want to try. There's 31 days though in October, right? I think this November is my birthday month, so I think there's only 30 in November. A commission ranges. Right now, I'm charging between $2 to $4 per square inch. On average, it's about 300. I'm sorry. On average, it's about $3 per square inch. It just depends on how complex the idea is. So, like for instance, a 10 by 10 inch would be approximately $300. But it could be more or it could be less. It just depends on how intricate it is. You need advice? Go ahead, Jasmine. Hey, Remy. You want a painting or poster to hang on the ceiling and hang a basket with lotion from the ceiling, the image of him looking down the hole. That would be awesome, dude. I think I just want to paint that just to paint it, because honestly, somebody bought a commission from me, and they bought a print from me because they wanted to have a whole wall in front of their bathroom, in front of their toilet in the bathroom. To just be a wall of art staring at the person using the toilet. So like what you just said is right up my alley. Like that makes me laugh so much. I would love to paint stuff that makes me laugh. And that makes me laugh. And it goes in line with like the whole thriller, like horror Halloween vibe. So I would totally do that. And yeah, I think like that is one of the movies I quote pretty often. Like I will say, it puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Like I say that pretty often. I don't quote a lot of movies, but I quote that one sometimes. So you just gave me an idea. Like that would be pretty cool. I just need to find the picture, or if you have the picture and you want to send it to me, you can. My email is info@angeluspaintings.com. How do you know if your boyfriend is just using you? I don't know without having context how to answer that question. You seem pretty young. How young are you? Because you're asking and it looks like you have a picture of a cartoon. Because if you have that question already, chances are that he is, or you're not ready for a relationship if he isn't. I'm sorry, but that's tough love. And I've been there. Like, it's hard. You're into Stranger Things? Well, that's cool. Did you know that Aaron works on Stranger Things? Aaron K, the guy that's been commenting? Because if you haven't been here, I don't know how long you've been watching, but he was talking about it earlier. And I wasn't too sure I believed him, but he assures me that he's been working on it. So he says he paints the sets and stuff, which is pretty cool. And some other shows. He mentioned another one, but I can't remember what it is right now. Aaron, feel free to chime in if you want. But yeah, I love Stranger Things as well. And I hadn't thought about painting anything from that show until Aaron mentioned working on the show. And then that just like brought up all these emotions because I love it so much. Like I was like, you know what? I should paint some of that for Halloween because I think that would be awesome. Like I love that show. It'd be the maybe perfect opportunity to try gold leaf. Maybe it'd be the perfect opportunity to try neon, like UV paint. Lego Master. Yeah, that's what you said. I haven't seen it. So that's awesome that your ringtone is Stranger Things. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I need to confirm with my friend. I may be wrong. I may be completely wrong, but I might not be. The dog that I adopted, her name is Chrissy, and I'm wondering if she was named after the character on Stranger Things. Because my friend really likes horror stuff, and I'm pretty sure he's a fan of Stranger Things. You never see the people. That makes sense if you're working on the set, because you have to get it ready before they get there, and then you probably move on to something else once you're done with it, right? That's what I would imagine. So yeah, that would be awesome. Like is there any certain scene anybody watching that loves Stranger Things would want to see from Stranger Things that I could paint? It's been a while since I've seen the show, so I'm just trying to remember the visuals and like what I would want to see. Maybe the Demogorgon or one of the other characters. I'm not too sure. I'd have to look at all the images again because there's so many like crazy characters in that show, and like the scenes are just incredible of the I keep wanting to call it the underworld. That's not what it's called. The upside down. Oh man. Eddie playing his guitar. That was pretty nostalgic for me, I gotta say. They did such a good job on that show of making it really feel like the 80s. Eddie Munson's little devil horns would be sweet. The clock scene, yes. And I love grandfather clocks, and I actually know people who have a grandfather clock. Eddie on the roof with the fight, yeah, dude. I can't wait till the new season comes out. I hope it's good. I remember season 4, I was a little bit like, it wasn't quite as good as the one before that, but it was still pretty good. I bet some people think I'm sacrilegious for saying that. Hey, Elaney, we're talking about Stranger Things. I don't know if you disappeared because your name is gone now. But man, yeah, that would be cool. I need to like rewatch the show, but I feel like I need to watch it with someone. I have ADD real bad, in case you didn't hear me say it the first time. So I feel like I have to have like a body double in order to pay attention to something while I'm watching it. This keeps my attention because there's always something to look at while I'm creating it. But if I'm watching a show, it's like I get so distracted by looking at what they're wearing or what the music is or how the scene's cut or how the background is or whatever, that I'm like, how can you pay attention to what the actors are actually doing? Unless I have somebody I'm watching it with. What's going on? I'm going off.
Are you really?
Yeah, my ADD's kicking in real bad.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Somebody said that they worked on Stranger Things, dude.
That's it.
Yeah, so we're talking about Stranger Things. I might paint something from it.
Tell them to hurry the fuck up.
He says to hurry the fuck up, Aaron. You're from Indiana? Yeah, that's cool.
It's not.
Isn't that where it's like supposed to be though?
I don't know.
I am not watching House of Dragons, but my roommate is. Did you
I said boo.
Boo. He says boo.
Sam Hess, I think is her name. I'll stop there.
Sam Hess. He'll stop there. That's all he has to say about that. Why, is there something you want to see painted from House of Dragons? Because I know there's some cool imagery in there.
Not this season.
No? I don't know, man. I just seen like
I know.
part of an episode.
It
Looks
just
cool.
ended, and a lot of people are mad. And
Oh. They did it again. Where they messed it up.
I didn't mess it up.
Oh.
I mean, maybe just this season.
Dragons?
At the same time, Sam Hess did mess it up.
Oh. I have painted a dragon before, but it's been a long time. And I got a story that goes along with that. I don't know if anybody wants to hear it. Yeah. I painted him twice. Can you believe it? Yeah, but at least he kept the paintings. I wanted to destroy them though.
Is he doing naked yoga?
No. They edged you. That's what they did with the show. Is that why people are mad? Too much of a cliffhanger, huh?
I don't think you would have said that out loud if you knew what edging was.
I know what it is.
Okay.
I don't know if everybody else does though. There's kids sometimes watching me, but I don't know if there's any right now. So yes, I've painted dragons, but it was a long time ago.
Hey. Crisscross.
My ex-husband was obsessed with dragons, so I used to love dragons when I was a kid, and then when that relationship happened, like I still like dragons, but they remind me so much of that. I'm not totally against them. No, I know you couldn't think of a better word.
Puff's the magic dragon.
Falcor. Puff the magic dragon would be dope. Falcor would be cool. Yeah. I love the Neverending Story. I haven't seen that one in forever either. Or no, that's a lie. I've seen it. I've seen it a couple years ago, maybe, with my parents. So I'd have to look at the dragons from that show to see what they look like and see if they look interesting enough to paint. But I don't know because I have bad memories.
CGI.
CGI? It exists.
Okay. No, the dragons were dope.
Okay. Were they like puppets or actually CGI?
Actually CGI. They were cool.
Atreyu? You want me to paint Atreyu?
Man, is that guy still in middle school?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Chris is in middle school. He's probably our age if that's his picture. Rockbiter. kind of want to paint some stuff from Labyrinth too. I started David Bowie last year, but it did not look good. I need to restart it because it's embarrassing.
Oh, have you seen the Olympic pole vaulter?
Yes, I did see the Olympic pole vaulter.
Perfect.
You think I should
Do
paint
his
that?
face on David Bowie. Boom.
Oh my god. What if I did the painting, but like David Bowie's doing that on the vault thing?
Perfect. You just switch them.
Oh my god.
You have to
Did I
die.
tell you about this? Is sort of unrelated, but it reminds me of this. That I saw somebody did like a what do you call it?
Montage?
No, a Photoshop. I was gonna say PlayStation, but that doesn't make sense.
PlayStation.
I know. It
It's
was like
like PlayStation.
no. I was like, it's PS. What does PS stand for? And I was like PlayStation in my head, but no, it was like Photoshop. No, there was somebody who took Post Malone's face and put it on the Mona Lisa and called it Post Malone Lisa. And I was like, that would be funny to paint that just because it's funny. But I think that the David Bowie thing would be funnier.
Have a vote. Have David Bowie pole vaulting, and that guy is a labyrinth. Just next to each other. He's my brother.
What, they were wyverns? How do you say that? Wyverns? Wyverns?
No, you said it right. Wyvern.
The spell brisk. What? Briziker for fire?
Brisk iced tea.
What?
Huh?
My roommate said brisk iced tea. What are you talking about, Aaron? The spell of Briziker for fire? Are you talking about? I don't know.
Is it ice and fire?
Ice and fire? It looks like he's saying the spell is called like Briziker and it's for fire. But
okay.
I don't know. Because the only movie I can think of that's like
Tell Aaron my High Valyrian is rusty.
your High Valerian is rusty. Is that a language?
Yeah.
Oh. You think that's what that's from?
If you said it was a spell.
Oh, I don't know. He's asking what the movie was. Oh, it was a book? Well, wasn't Game of Thrones a book?
Yeah.
I
So
don't
it was
know.
House of Dragon.
And House of Dragon was a book too? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I think of spells, I think of Harry Potter, but I'm not even a Harry Potter fan, really. I know, I'm sorry if anybody's watching and really likes it, but I just couldn't get into it.
I'm moving now.
You're moving out? Mister, I read the books multiple times, or what?
No, just once. But
Oh.
I sped read them. It was a competition.
Well, I mean, I know we're practically the same age, but you are a little bit younger, and back then that made a difference.
Oh, I could read at a higher level?
I mean, they were boring to me. I don't know what to say.
Whatever.
I had to prove I'm not a robot. So all of my devices are
Click all the
dying.
pictures that include a bicycle.
This one was like slide a puzzle piece until it fit.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's weird. So Mariela, thank you for joining. My phone's gonna die too. I charged it, but it's gonna die, and so is my
She's
iPhone.
lying, otherwise
So-
she would be dying.
She's like, I gotta go. Bye. This is my excuse. So I'll see you guys later. I'll try to come back and paint some, but I don't know if I will tonight or not because I'm kind of aching now and I've been chatting a lot. So thank you. It's been an hour. I can't believe I've mostly just been talking this whole time, but thanks for keeping me company. And I have ideas now for painting. So thank you. I'll see you guys next time.